Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. Mute your voice.
Okay, hello everybody. This is Toon, and I'm here with
Dame.
And you are tuned into No Wahala. Let's go. Okay, welcome. We are here.
It means we're here.
Yes. All right. So for those that are joining us that have no idea what this is No Wahala. This is the illest podcast you'll ever hear in your entire life. From two Nigerians that are lit. Welcome to the No Wahala Podcast. Thank you everybody that's tuned in right now. Everyone that's been asking me for the past few months, when are we going to do this? Well, you finally have it. This is the first episode. We are excited to cover everything. We're going to talk about everything from music, pop culture, sports, politics, African culture, American culture, ridiculous things we see day to day, goatish things, a whole bunch of nonsense teams. See you get. And we're excited to start this journey with y'all. And welcome to No Wahala, the podcast. The podcast of life. Lit.
Correct. Take it.
And,
England culture. British culture. New York culture.
Oh, yeah. We're going to cover a lot of shit today. I'm excited, actually. First, I think that we should talk about beef.
Like steak, meat, suya.
Suya is good, but...
Chop the nama.
I don't even know what is that?
Nama is a Hausa word for beef.
Oh, word.
Yes.
So,
beef.
Again, for those that aren't
Nigerian.
Aware or Nigerian, Dami is like she holds the crown for speaking like 80 languages.
Yes, so that's me,
For all of our listeners from all corners of Africa.
all day, every day.
Just know that Dami got you.
All right.
There's certain times she will say things in other languages. You may not understand it, but know somebody somewhere does.
We'll try to translate it.
That works too.
I hope.
We can do that.
Sometimes.
We can do that. Cool. So let's talk about Joe Budden and Drake.
Yo. Those, man, they have my temperature going high every day. It's like I go on the internet and there's something new being said or being done, especially Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Give it a rest, Uncle Budden. For real. You cannot just be coming for Uncle Drake, Oluwa Drake, just coming for Drake every day, and Drake is not answering you, and you're still fighting.
Nah, yo.
How does that make sense?
Nah, Budden is cool peoples.
I love him. He's cute. I remember that song, Pump, 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 Pump It Up.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's put out way more work than just Pump It Up. I think you're maybe just not aware.
Well, I wasn't really into rap like that.
Okay.
But I remember when I was in high school, it was Joe Budden, Pump, Pump, Pump It Up. In Abuja, we're pumping
fair.
it up.
That's fair. You should listen to...
And he did another one with Christina Milian. Whatever you want, I got it.
That was him?
That was him.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember that because I was a big Christina Milian fan.
And this is all the way in Nigeria.
Yeah, all the way in Nigeria when I was in high school.
So niggas was bumping Joe Budden in Nigeria.
Yeah, pump it up.
Shout outs to Shout outs to Def Jam getting that working in Nigeria.
Shout out to Channel O for bringing it possible to us. Yes, Channel O. Yes, that was the shit.
That's too funny.
We didn't have no VH1. We didn't have no MTV like that, but we did have Channel O.
All right. Well, for those unaware, Joe Budden and Drake have been going back and forth for the last few weeks. Apparently, Drake sent some subliminal shots at Joe Budden after Joe Budden, Rory, and Marissa, the homies that I'll name this podcast later, decided to talk about their reaction to the Views album. And while Views was collectively poorly received by most people that I know. By most people that I know.
In America.
At the end of the day, we cannot deny that it was a successful pop album.
Internationally, yeah.
Internationally. Hotline Bling.
I need a one dance.
One dance.
Hey, Hennessy in my hand.
I need a one dance.
Controller. Controller.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a jam.
It was, except I was confused when Popcorn was taken off the final record. I didn't understand why. I thought that he was an essential piece of the track, and once he was removed, it didn't make sense to me.
Well, he's on the remix. That's why there's a Mirix. They Mirix it with Popcorn. Popcorn was on Mirix.
Balu butter. Did they add butter to it?
No. It's Popcorn and granules. He was on the remix.
Not remix.
No, the Mirix. But I actually like the fact that, they did a remix and he was on and Controller just came out as, but man, that Controller track, let's not talk about it. Because
Tory did it better. He
has me feeling a kind of way.
Stop that.
Being a Nigerian and all.
Anyways.
Because I don't know what Drake knows about chopping my money, eating my money, collecting my money, I'm not saying much.
OTOT.
Means never, never.
In Yoruba.
Exactly.
Which alludes to the fact that who wrote that song?
Whiskey Baba.
Hey!
Yeah. You already know.
I mean,
but I still love Drake, though.
Yeah, allegedly.
I still love Drake, though.
Allegedly.
Whether he has a ghostwriter or not, I still love him.
Shout outs to WizKid, the boy himself from Ojo Legba. We know his story.
Yeah, shout out to Popcorn.
Shout out to Popcorn. I still don't know how to pronounce his name.
I'm in Nigeria, Popcorn.
I'm not ashamed as me not being a West Indian and not knowing how to pronounce his name.
Popcorn.
Yes.
Popcorn. He knows himself.
He does know himself.
Yeah. A lot of our listeners might not really know how the timeline of the whole beef and how it started. Like you mentioned earlier, It started because he gave his own opinion.
But thanks to Dami and her amazing chronological skills.
Yes, how we do it.
Yeah.
College tuition, research, and everything. Gonna put to work now.
So how did this beef start?
So basically, Joe Budden basically gave his own opinion about what he thought about the album views, whatever. And he thought that it was not as great as the album that was made by Drake prior. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like that's something that should cause an issue because, everybody has an opinion.
Absolutely.
Not that it buys you anything in the supermarket or puts money in the bank. But whatever. So after that, this caused a lot of issues. And basically, Joe decides to go out publicly and make Drake look like an ass and whatever. And this all started May 4th of this year. This beef is going on since May. What? August. Lord of Jesus.
May, June, July, August. That's how many months?
So by June 26th, he finally heard a song that Drake had done called 4 p.m. in Calabasas. And he decided to go out on a tweet and be like, yeah, now that's inspiring. Like, I actually like this joint. This is way better than the views. But Joe decided to take it personal because he felt like a personal, like one of the verses.
He felt like there was
coming
a job.
For him.
Yeah, there was a job.
But Joe, let's be honest. They're coming for Uncle Diddy.
No, they were also coming for Joe.
They were coming for Uncle Diddy.
Diddy was obvious, but they also came for Joe Budden. You understand?
I understand.
For someone that you have to understand something. Joe, people need to understand, Joe and Drake have, they're prior to this beef or whatever, they were actually homies. You know what I'm saying? So it's I can understand why people would be like, oh, Joe's tripping for thinking that Drake's talking about him. But at the end of the day, Joe, he knew it was about him and he had the evidence to prove it. The listeners didn't understand what was going on. But as the timeline progresses, you'll understand that Joe was actually not tripping.
This is not new news.
It's not new news.
I mean, our younger brother, Mick, they did this whole last year, early this year.
I did Mick Mill.
When they were doing the whole back-to-back things.
Back to back.
Uncle Budden wasn't telling us anything that was precisely new.
But not everybody knew. Not everybody.
Who listens to Drake and doesn't know that he has a ghostwriter? Let's be honest. After the whole public
after
thing with Mikiola. Let's be honest. Everybody knew there was some ghostwriter somewhere. I mean, we saw the face of the ghostwriter.
That's true.
Even though after the whole beef, he has gone ghost again.
Well, because he got stomped out then.
But let me ask you a question. Don't you miss the days where back in hip hop when a rapper would come up with a diss track and whoever is dissing would come up with another one, and everybody's trying to up everybody's game, and everybody's flexing their rap and lyrical muscles. That was fun.
There's no accountability.
This is kind of yawn, man.
The problem.
Like, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You're supposed to be the best. You're supposed to be OVO, mister. And you can't even.
The game is definitely different now. I think a lot of rappers don't have accountability anymore. Like, there's nobody checking a rapper for not, for not doing what they're supposed to do as a rapper, I guess. Like, there's just no accountability anymore. Like, who's checking Drake for not dropping a diss?
Nobody.
Which radio jock, which program director, which DJ, they're not. Everybody's too afraid to lose a relationship with
everybody too worried about coins.
Boom. So nobody is bold enough. Like, if this was 10 years ago, I mean, you had DJs going at DJs.
Exactly.
On wax. You had DJs battling DJs on wax. Like, you can't see me. I'm a better DJ than you. And that's what made the quality of music and the quality of rap, like, really great back then, because everybody was trying to up everybody else. And there was accountability, for sure. I mean, nowadays, anybody can wake up and say they're a DJ, and there's nobody checking them. There's nobody that's
all you need to do is have an iPhone and mix some music.
Mm-hmm. Or I'm a rapper because I can throw words together, and you don't even need a flow anymore. All you need is a beat.
It's about that pussy, move that ass, da-da-da.
Flipping on the yams,
and everybody coming out with a dance.
Got the Molly in my pocket, and I'm drinking lean.
So I got a question for you. What is this I hear about Eminem trying to diss Drake?
Well, shout outs to Ebro and the whole. Well, we're not going to discuss Uncle Ebro.
Ebro's a cutie. What's the problem?
That's weird.
For you, I'm a girl. I see him. He's cute.
Well, anyways,
shout out to Ebro.
Back to what I was saying before. Your nonsense just infected everything. Ebro was on the radio this morning, and Ebro was on the radio this morning, and he was talking about how he was having conversations with Drake at OVO Fest, and he mentioned to Drake about how he heard a rumor that Eminem was secretly planning to come at him or whatever. And Drake,
that would not be pretty.
And Drake was like, "Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. And even if he does, I got bars for that ass."
What bars for who?
That is
bars for who?
That is the gist that Ebro
bars for who
brought up on his show
for Eminem.
That's what he said.
But like Beyonce will say, Auntie Beyonce will say, "Tell them boy bye." For who? For who? Explain. Eminem.
I just thought it was interesting to hear only because
Eminem that comes for people and drives people to tears.
Yeah, I mean, people forget. But again, it's this generation that doesn't know the type of battle rap. Like, Eminem was roasting battle rappers before he was even a rapper. I'm gonna need Drake
to go on YouTube and put Eminem and put back in the early 2000s and learn about him.
Yeah, he needs to. If Drake wants, and he should know this. I'm sure this is probably just him trolling again.
Someone that can trust his wife and his mother.
Yeah,
you think he won't roast you?
Bruh, he's roasted
everybody.
Eminem versus Cannabis. I mean, that battle in itself was nuts. Like, we haven't heard of Cannabis since then.
That was the nail that, the final nail in the coffin. Killed the man's career. Oh my gosh. I felt bad. And Cannabis was nice.
Cannabis was really nice.
He was really good.
Cannabis was nice, but Eminem completely derailed his career. I mean, I've never heard of anyone that went against M and came out.
I think it will be a career suicide mission for Drake to even try to do that. Because that would just be stupid. There's no winning it. This is not McMill. This is not Joe Budden.
Yeah.
This is
Joe Budden.
Sorry, this is not Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Joe B. Sorry, I'm in Nigeria. I'm going to be pronouncing names very well. People can't even call my name very well in America. It's alright.
Dammy.
Joe Budden.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yes, but Drake trying to come for Eminem, man. It's not nice. So.
I don't think it's going to happen.
It's be like, saying that Ghana jollof rice better than Nigerian jollof rice.
Oh, God forbid. Yeah, we're going to catch flack for that because a lot of Ghanaians are definitely listening to this going,
"Hello, Charlie."
Oh, God. Why are you coming for them?
I like my Ghanaians, just not the jollof rice.
Jeez.
Is that a problem?
Jeez, I don't want any Ghanaians in our mentions.
Shout out to the Ghanaians.
Anyways, yeah,
So let's talk about Frank Ocean. I'm a big Frank Ocean fan.
I'm afraid to touch this topic only because...
I've been waiting for him to release an album, all my life.
I hear you. The only reason why I'm afraid to touch this topic is the last time I mentioned Frank on my Twitter account.
What happened?
I literally, my account was flooded. My mentions were flooded for the next, 2 months. And, various websites were quoting.
So in your mind, you are trending now.
No. I wasn't trying to trend.
Quoting you.
I wasn't trying to trend or anything. I said what I knew, and people took it out of context. And
what did you say?
It was taken out of context because I said new Frank Ocean, and I said palabra, which means word in Spanish. So people took that palabra
as the title
of the album,
Blood of God.
And everybody and their mother started tweeting, "Oh, new Frank album."
People, Google is your friend. If you don't understand what something is, you Google it.
Yeah, literally.
Don't just take it and run with it. Don't be a puma.
I mean, there were certain news outlets that were smart enough to say, "Well, this word means word in Spanish." Or he may have just been saying word, but everybody just ran with it. I didn't even know what the name of the album was.
So you were creating a rumor, basically.
I didn't create anything.
Okay, people claim that you were creating a rumor.
Yes. And it went viral, and a lot of people were expecting me to drop gems about Frank, and I was literally like, look, I have no gems for you. You have to
be careful what you see.
I have no gems. And from then on, I decided, because people were literally waiting for the album to drop. For months after that tweet was posted, they were hitting me up. Yo, when does it drop? When is it? I'm like,
so you were like little boy that cried wolf.
But I didn't cry anything.
Okay, they claimed that you cried.
They claimed that I cried wolf, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
Okay.
And Nero can cry wolf.
So let's talk about this album. Me, I like the video that they put on. For me, I like the whole, workbench thing and an empty room construction. Being a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. I kind of came up with my own ideology of what it meant.
What did he mean? Ideologist?
In my mind, it was he was trying to tell us, work in progress, about to finish it up and release the album for us. He's working on it.
He's working on it.
The song and everything, August, August visitor, Frank Ocean, new album.
Frank Ocean.
That kind of thing. But I'm excited.
It's going to be really good when it finally does drop. Whether it does drop, this Friday.
My only problem is what's up with that library card thing that he's stamping.
I think it was creative. I think it was...
That was deceiving.
Listen, I think...
That's like rolling into your boyfriend's house with a weave and he asks you, that's your hair? And you say yes.
It sounds like you're telling
And then when you wake up in the morning, he sees you are bald-headed.
I mean, I'm sure, unfortunately, there are some men that are listening to this podcast that have lived that unfortunate reality.
Don't lie.
And I'll pray for all of you.
Don't lie. I'm sure you've experienced it.
All the men that are listening to this podcast that have dealt with women that they have gone to bed and she had a full head of hair and you woke up the next day and she looked like...
like what? Because there are men that are guilty of that now because they got men weaves.
Men wear weaves?
Of course.
Where?
On their bald spots.
What?
You don't know about it?
That's a thing?
It's a thing now.
No way.
If you're bald-headed, they pretty much glue a weave on your head and then they cut it and then they give you a fade and everything. It's trending.
They glue a weave to your head?
Yes.
How?
The glue, bonding glue. But let's get back to Frank Ocean.
Yo, that's nuts.
Let's drive it back.
Yo, shit is nuts. First fake dreads, I'm learning about people gluing fades.
Mm-hmm.
Fam.
So about this Frank Ocean album, it's going to be released exclusively by Apple Music, which I think is a big win for Apple Music because, with the likes of, correct me, Tidal or Tidal?
Tidal. Tidal.
And...
Tidal.
No, I gotta ask because being British educated and everything. You
funny.
Americans call everything differently than.
So you don't have tidal wave in Britain.
Calm down.
Any tidal wave in Britain.
That's why I asked. I mean, there's no harm in asking. So I mean, I think this is a good thing for Apple Music because they are competing with the likes of Spotify, Tidal, and everything. So I mean, this is a big win for them. Watch out this Friday. Boys Don't Cry, Frank Ocean dropping the new album.
I really hope it drops Friday, but if it doesn't, I wouldn't be surprised.
I will have a bottle of wine and a pack of tissue because I'll be sad.
It's incredible how, Channel Orange and Nostalgia Ultra still get bumped. Still. they're just two great bodies.
I'm sorry, I don't want to sound cliche on everything.
They're great bodies
about
of work.
Frank Ocean, but I still love Novocaine. Novocaine is like my shit.
Absolutely.
I love it. Like, I can listen to it every single day.
Absolutely. But I mean, I saw on Twitter today, somebody made a great point. Like, D'Angelo made us wait donkey years between.
That is my favorite artist. I love D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, Maxwell.
D'Angelo can get it.
You keep making allusions to things you would like to do to men. That's all well and good. But, I'll let you have those opinions.
But I love D'Angelo. He made us wait donkey years.
You're so sus. D'Angelo, Maxwell, that's another one.
Yeah.
I mean, he could drop an album in next 10 years and we'll wait for it.
We'll wait.
Sade.
Because you know what? Because the likes of them and Frank Ocean are very talented artists. And whenever they produce work, they produce quality. We're never disappointed.
Absolutely.
And they bring out music that lasts for years and years and years. So
Absolutely.
waiting for 10 years, honestly, with the whole crap that's being played right now, excuse my French, we can wait. We can wait.
I agree. I mean, and I've always said this, like, I'm on record for saying this, like, people like to rush shit. Like, people have been trying to rush Frank's album for years.
You can't rush greatness.
And I keep saying, like, yo, y'all could talk about it all you want, but Frank will drop when Frank wants to drop. And there's nobody that can change that. The work's been done. The work has been done multiple times over. The album's been done. I'm saying, like, various versions of the album has been done and started over and redone. Cool. But he will drop the album when he wants to drop the album.
He should drop it on Friday because he has voted a lot.
I mean,
I need something because this summer I haven't gotten an album that got me like screaming. I'm like, yes, Summer 16. So Frank Ocean might be the one to do that.
There's a lot of interesting albums that I'm excited
what?
about. Strem Life 2. What do you mean? Ray Stremad.
Like what?
Ray Stremad.
I'm sorry, I'm an 80s baby.
You don't know Ray Stremad?
And I like certain types.
I don't have the types.
I know, but that's not an album. That's not an album that don't make me like.
My bitches had the only things that I like.
Good for them.
It's good.
It's good for them. But I think if Frank drops an album in August, that would like crown my summer.
Absolutely, I agree. But I'm just as excited for Frank to potentially drop this Friday as I am for Strem Life 2. Because Strem Life, like, okay, well, all I will tell you is I've heard it and it is amazing. But I'm excited. No, listen, I'm excited for everyone to hear Strem Life 2 and for them to acclaim it as they did Strem Life, the original, the first album. Okay. First of all, think about it like this. Have you listened to their first album?
I've listened to it. It was...
How many of those records were not hits?
Almost everything was a hit, back to back.
Thank you. So, if you were impressed... I mean, everybody forgets that Ray Stremad, like, literally, they haven't missed.
They're good. I get that. But for me, I'm looking for something... I'm not necessarily in the clubs or partying all the time. I'm looking for music that, when I come back from work, or I'm cooking, or having a glass of wine, doing some work, music that just makes me feel good.
This could be us, what you're playing is a ballad of life. This could be us, what you're playing. Hey.
But it doesn't have to be a ballad, just like, feel good music that when I'm mad, when my man pissed me off and everything, I just play the music and I'd be like, yeah, life is great. That's Frank Ocean.
That's also Throw Some More by Ray Stremad.
You need Jesus.
I have Jesus.
You need Jesus. Jesus needs to plug you into this, divine plan for you.
Hey.
How do you get inspired by Throw Some More?
No, I don't get inspired by Throw Some More because I don't patronize the strippers. You understand?
Oh, I love strippers. Don't get it twisted. I like to twerk, throw some more. As far as not my money that I'm throwing.
You have to change.
As far as not my money that I'm throwing, I would throw some more.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just thinking like music that can just soothe all kinds of moods.
Like No Flex Zone. No Flex Zone. No Flex Zone.
I'm just
They know better. They know better.
Tunde.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to Frank Ocean. On Friday.
Frank's going to drop.
I'm going to say a Hail Mary and pray that it comes out.
May the Lord bless us with new Frank Ocean in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen. Amen. So let's talk about Nas. That's another cute you.
I'm excited because, first of all...
Why are you fortunate? Why are you breathing up and down?
Because
I said he's fine.
Listen, I'm not concerned that you're talking about his finest. I'm thinking about his his body of work as an artist.
Oh, yeah, nah. You can't even come close to him. Like, he's a legend, a living legend.
Sure, but I think the reason why I'm excited for Nas's album is only because, I mean, have you heard Khaled's album? Cool. Khaled's album was incredible, by the way.
Literally, I've heard a couple of things.
There's not a record on there, save maybe one or two, which I won't name.
I got keys. Bro, I'm the only one that has keys. All of us have keys to our house. We got keys.
No.
But shout out to DJ Khaled. I love him.
No, but the keys they're talking about is, it's like, what's the Yoruba word for it? Like, hey, we. Is that it?
For what?
Profabs.
What is the word that you...
we.
What is that?
It's not profabs.
Call it again.
We.
Who said that?
I don't know. Am I wrong?
That's not what they say.
What did they say?
Proverbs is not. Call it again.
Proverbs, we.
No, that why are you getting like this?
Okay, tell me now. I don't...
Away.
Oh, shit.
Away.
Wow.
Shout out to the girls that got A1 in Yoruba language in high school.
I'm taking that out. I have to.
No, you're not taking it out. Away Proverbs.
All right. It sounds like Away.
Away Proverbs.
I think that's what they mean when they say. But keys.
I feel like we need to tell our viewers what the importance of proverb is to Nigerian and Nigerian culture, and Nigerian languages.
Word. Yeah.
I'll take this.
Proverbs are very important. I'll let Dami take it away.
Proverbs are very important. It's what we use to describe the way of life, where we give advice, where we add wisdom, where we describe situations.
It's a cultural gem.
It's a cultural gem.
Cultural gem.
So we talk in lots of proverbs and parables. I think they call it parables too.
Yes, parables.
Yeah, if you're the biblical type parables.
Keys. The original keys.
I'm done speaking Fonet now. I'm done speaking American English.
Oh, goodness. Wait, okay, so Fonet, what is the definition? What is the definition of Fonet?
Fonet is a type of English. No, calm down. I got this. In Nigeria, when you have a foreign accent, be it British or you're American, and you have an accent, you speak with an accent. Shout out to my British education.
Oh, yeah.
You have an accent, and you speak with your accent to normal Nigerians. Mm-hmm. And we know that. On a normal
we know, yes.
You can speak Pidgin or speak Nigerian accent.
Yes.
That guy or that girl is blowing Fonet. Fonet comes from the word phonetics.
Ooh.
Yes.
One more time for the uninitiated.
School fees was not going to be paid in vain. So let's go back to Nas.
Got it. So the reason why I brought up Khaled after we brought up Nas is on Khaled's album there's a record called Nas Album Done. And in that record, obviously Nas is displaying his lexical grandeur. And he. Hello. Yes.
Hello. Calm down. What's the meaning of that thing you just
lexical
said?
grandeur.
Calm down. Some of us did not go to school. We walked past the school. What does that mean?
Lexical. Okay, so his vernacular, his vocabulary.
Okay.
His wordplay.
Okay, I get it.
His skills. His skills. Especially Nigerians, we like to just phoneticize. We
like to speak big grammar.
We like to just add grammar to things. So something I should say, hello, how are you? Good day, my good sir.
No, that's not what you are saying.
What am I saying?
Getting it. When they want to use big English, they will say things like, when they call you, normally we be like, hello, can I speak to Tunes? They be like, hello, can I be on to Tunes? Can I be on to Tunes? Things like that, using words like crinkum crankum, those kind of big words that are still in Latin that have not quite been, dissected to the English language, but if you check the dictionary, it's there.
Yo, what is
things like, hello, can I be on to Tunes?
What is a crinkum crankum?
It's a word from Latin, it's in the dictionary.
No way.
I'm telling you, when I heard it, I was like, what the fuck?
Who said it?
Some guy who is an honorable in the Nigerian legislative. He speaks English from the dictionary. He uses words that you and I have never heard about.
I think it's Pat Obiaho
or something. He uses words that you've never heard about, but if you check the dictionary, they're there. Because he pretty much speaks Latin in form of English.
Dami's actually being very, very truthful.
Yes.
This guy is like a very legendary politician in Nigeria. He sits in court and he literally reads off words in the dictionary in his head.
Like the word crinkum crankum. It's like if something unexplainable happens and he wants to go, the crinkum crankum of the situation is.
That's grammar.
But that's a word.
That's big grammar.
That's a word.
Big grammar.
Not only did he study English language, he studied Latin too.
Oh, so he's just out here freestyling.
He's one of those kind of people that read the dictionary for a living.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Anyways, another tangent. Nas' album Done. That record was so good. And of course, Nas dropped the gem that he is ready to drop an album.
Yay.
And it can drop anytime. Now, what I think is going to happen, for those that don't know, Nas has been working on a series with, I believe, Netflix. I'm not sure.
With Netflix. It's with Netflix. Yeah, it's a Netflix.
Netflix called The Get Down.
Yeah.
And it's about hip-hop in the 1980s, I think.
When hip-hop was hip-hop.
I think...
When hip-hop was hip-hop. When it's not pop-pop.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the series only because I know how hard Nas has been working on this, and there's a lot of people involved with it that I'm acquainted with. So shout outs to Nas, shout outs to Davies, shout outs to the whole Mass Appeal team. It's going to be really, really huge. The Nas album is done, and
we're looking forward to it.
Is there a date that they've given yet?
Maybe fall. I mean, summer's almost over.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Boom. So shout out to Nas.
Let's talk about something that is very dear to my heart.
What is dear to your heart?
One African music festival.
Hey!
Let's talk about that.
Let's do it.
That was one music festival that made me very, very proud to be African. Not only being African, being Nigerian.
Yeah.
Because being Nigerian, I got to, experience seeing the Nigerian music grow, and me being personally, working in the music industry, shout out to me. I used to sing back in the days in Nigeria. Just seeing where the Nigerian music industry is, and, Nigerian music industry and African music industry conquering, the rest of Africa, conquering Europe for the past 5 to 6 years, and eventually having a stage in America.
Absolutely.
It made me so proud because I felt like, when people hear Africa, they're not thinking malnourished kids with flies all over their heads and everything, but they're seeing a bunch of people that have talent, that have culture, and have amazing music. I was proud to be African.
What were some of your highlights from the concert?
Honestly, the most I remember when Wizkid was performing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The headliner.
When Wizkid was performing, and at a point I stopped watching him and I looked around the Barclays Center.
The whole fucking thing was lit.
Packed.
It was lit.
I got emotional.
I mean, I could see why you would.
I got emotional.
I'm very happy for the kid. He deserves it.
Because I'm like, this is a boy that is not from a rich family.
At all.
Doesn't have a rich family background.
At all.
And to see him rise to this particular time in his life, it's nothing but the grace of God.
From Ojo Elegba to Atlantic Avenue.
Can you imagine?
From the Ojo Elegba Road.
Like, I was like, this is the grace of God. And you know what it did for me? It lit a fire up my ass. Like, I gotta do better. I gotta work hard.
Yeah.
Because it's a boy that no one knew anything about him in America 5
Don't say that. They know his story in Ojo Elegba.
I mean, in America, Ojo Elegba is in Nigeria. Nobody knew about him. But he's selling out the Barclays Center.
Word, for sure. They definitely worked hard to
What's your highlights? What would be your highlights of the music festival?
I mean, I really enjoyed being able to see the likes of Flavor.
Yeah.
And Timaya.
Yes.
And who else?
Do you see where he was winding his waist?
That's weird.
I am sorry. Flavor is the master of waist winding. How about?
Waist winding.
Waist winding. In the Igbo way.
Oh, goodness. I don't even know what I'm saying again.
Okay, moving on.
Hey, waist winding.
So that was like the highlight of the
No. I'm just saying Flavor definitely had that stage presence lit, for sure. I mean, other than that, we can't forget Timaya. Timaya definitely killed it.
Funny fact about Timaya.
Let's talk about it.
Do you know Timaya is much more popular in the Caribbean than he is even in his home country?
I didn't know that.
Oh my God. There is no festival that goes on in the Caribbean that Timaya isn't invited to.
I didn't know
That's how big he is.
I had no idea.
So seeing him on stage with Machel Montana was not surprising. Apparently, they're supposed to be touring together.
That's actually really dope. So he's already crossed over internationally. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
He actually has a bigger Caribbean fan base than I think Nigerian. In my opinion,
that's actually really dope. I didn't know that at all.
Because I've never been the fact that I live in Brooklyn. I haven't been to any party or any rave here in Brooklyn that they do not play Tamaya.
I mean, I haven't been to any party, any rave in Brooklyn because, I mean, Brooklyn's scary. But, I mean,
Brooklyn is not scary. Shout out to Best I Do or Die.
I don't want anyone to, check me and show me how Brooklyn they are anymore. I almost lost my life in that before.
Hey, Brooklyn is safe. I live in Brooklyn. If I can move from Abuja to Brooklyn and I'm repping Brooklyn. Yeah,
but you didn't have a nurse accost you in Union Square to tell you how Brooklyn she was. It's a big difference. You forgot the video? Let me show you how Brooklyn I am.
Mm-hmm. She just had a bad day. That's not how everybody in Brooklyn knows.
Okay.
So let's talk about top performances.
Top performances.
For you.
I really, really enjoyed Jidenna's performance.
Hey, East Coast nigga now banking in the West. Hey. No, I agree with you. Jidenna brought the essence of Enugu New Yam Festival.
Man.
To Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York.
It was great. And I mean, not only did he perform his, the well-known joints, Classic Man, he also played his new single, which actually dropped yesterday, day before, a little bit more.
Hey.
And it even has, the crazy thing about that record, it shows that Jidenna is trying to bridge the gap between his American fans and his Nigerian fans because in the song he's speaking pidgin.
Igbo.
He's speaking Igbo, he's speaking pidgin.
He's saying things like Ada will be.
And no wahala. And no wahala.
No wahala.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
I have to give it to him. He embodies...
Shout out to Jidenna, yo. Out here shouting out he didn't even know.
Jidenna.
He shouted out the podcast. He shouted out the podcast before he even knew he was shouting out the podcast. I gotta send him a bowl of jollof rice.
The one that I cooked.
The one you made.
Yeah. But I have to give it to Jidenna, to be honest. Like, he embodies everything that he is. An Igbo man, an American man, all bottled in one. His performance was so amazing.
Oh, it was dope.
Like, seeing that Igbo masquerade just gyrating up and down. I was like, yo, man, are we in Enugu? Are we in Barclays?
Nah, Jidenna brought it for sure.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Did you remember the part where he was talking about his dad?
Oh, my God. With the Nigerian accent?
Yo, when my father was in Nigeria, he said, I knew 2 types of people. But when I got to America, I met 6 types of people. No. Shout
out to all the Africans who have African parents. We all know how our parents talk in parables and proverbs.
Absolutely.
Chiefs and madams, my name is Jidenna. I want to thank One Africa for bringing Africa to America tonight. And Nana, my DJ, co-producer, is going to be upset with me. But thank you for bringing Lagos to New York City tonight. We have jollof wars every day. When my father first came from Nigeria to America, he always told me this story. He said, when I was in Nigeria, I only knew 2 types of people. Those that make things happen and those that don't want anything to happen. Then I moved to America, I saw 6 types of people. Number 1, those that make things happen. Number 2, those that make damn sure things happen. Then you have number 3, those that don't want anything to happen. Then number 4, those that make damn sure nothing happens. Then number 5, those that just watch things happen. And last but not least, those that wonder what the hell happened. I think you all know what type of man I am.
You know he killed me when he said giving us that whole Igbo Atilogu, equal dance step, bending down. I was like, yo, you know about that?
Yo, I'm telling you, he's been doing. I understand why people were not sure. Like, people were not sure who Jidenna was going to be when he came on the scene, because people were looking at Jidenna like Wale, where Wale is claiming, well, I'm Nigerian, but they didn't see
any attributes of Nigerian in his music.
Exactly. They didn't see any of those attributes.
You know what? I was happy.
Until Wale decided to, drop My Sweetie.
Yeah.
Right when his debut album dropped, he dropped My Sweetie, and he's sampling he sampled
My Sweetie.
Yeah, but who's that song by?
My Sugar. That song came out before I was born. That's an old song.
That is a classic.
Everybody's mama loves that song. And he did that song with Wizkid, Let Your Booty Drop For Me. That was a jam.
Yes. So Wale was definitely one of the first, he was definitely the first Nigerian American rapper
to bridge that gap.
And definitely shout outs to him for that. But Jidenna, when he drops, we heard Classic Man, and I find out this dude is Igbo, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And the biggest fear was, he's Igbo, cool, but he's not gonna show his music.
His music has been so authentic in bridging both his Nigerian side and his American side. Like, I don't know what genre to put him into.
I mean, he's unique for sure. I mean, he signed Janelle Monáe's label Wonderland, so I mean that whole camp is very
they're unique in what they do.
Unique, and I like the fact that he's able to be himself and still put out great music.
But one thing I'll say about that performance is, I think he kind of sealed the love that Nigerians had for him, and they kind of forgave him, especially after that whole interview thing that was misquoted and everything.
The blogs came for him.
The blogs came. You know how Nigerians are not forgiving
at all.
When they came in for him, I was like, bro, like,
I felt bad because I liked Jidenna. I've always liked him.
Like, why are we going so hard on this guy? But you know what? I think this performance, really showed Nigerians that, he
he's
really
for
stands
us.
for us.
He's for us. Shout outs to Jidenna. Shout outs to Nana. Shout outs to the whole team.
Yeah.
They're definitely working. A lot of them are out here, too. So.
Shout out to Jidenna for his shocky moves. I see you.
Jollof War is coming soon. More on that later.
Who else was one of your favorite performers from the night?
Of the night. I mean, DeVito did his thing.
I was actually surprised by DeVito.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Because being someone that always have seen, because I just moved here 3 years ago, and I've always seen this artists all perform in Nigeria, in Lagos or Abuja whenever I would go home from college holidays, all the Christmas events, I saw them perform. But it was they all came here with their A game.
Yeah.
I've always seen DeVito perform, but nah, DeVito killed it.
Yeah.
Live performance. I saw him last week at the show he did at Summer Stage with the Antibalas, and he killed it.
Yeah.
I was like, I need DeVito to sing more with a live band.
And I've always fucked with Antibalas too. For those that don't know Antibalas is a Afrobeat orchestra, very similar to Egypt 80, the band that Fela used to travel with. They literally they take the essence of what Fela was doing and they really channel it into their music. I think they've been sampled by Jay too.
Yeah, right? They have been. And most of their dances, in fact, the dancers that they used were the original cast and dancers at the Fela Broadway show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even one of their singers too.
Yeah. I mean, Jay-Z sampled them in what, Rock Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
DeVito did well.
I'm going to talk about personal takes on the show because, Tinz being the chairman, big boy, celebrity.
Stop it, I'm not.
When you are big, you are big.
Stop it.
Backstage passes while the rest of us were buying, tickets to line the audience.
You know how many people came for me?
With everyday people.
You know how many people came for me because apparently I didn't hold them down with backstage.
It's okay. When you are big, you are big.
Yo, it wasn't even like that. That day was such a crazy day.
I don't want you giving excuses.
Okay.
When you are big.
When you
are big, you are big.
Before we forget, IOJ. That's not nice. Your Numbers is a fire record, and Available is a dope record too.
I love Available. I love Your Number, but the performance.
I think he needs to be on stage.
I will give him.
He needs to be on stage a little more.
3 out of 10.
Wow, that's harsh.
Because I kind of think that he forgot the fact that he was on stage singing and he got carried away by the crowd and the music and dancing. He kind of forgot that. But he's a new artist, so
yeah, he's young.
He has a lot.
He's still finding his feet. I think that Io has a potentially long career ahead of him if he continues along the path.
He's young. He's a young kid.
He needs to be developed a little bit more, but he's on the right track.
Yeah. So your personal take on this show?
Hey, y'all so neat. When your phone goes off.
Yeah, so your total take on this show, being the fact that, you were backstage and everything. Your personal take.
I think Don Jazzy is probably the one act that didn't impress me the way I thought he was going to.
Yeah, Don Jazzy was a little bit disappointing, I must say. He was disappointing. With the whole hood on the head, Where was his walking stick, by the way?
I don't know. I have no idea. Wait, that was the same performance as Tiwa, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about her performance?
Let's leave Auntie Tiwa alone, because if I start to talk...
Oh, God.
The thing with about God, you don't do it, no good.
That's funny. Yeah, Tiwa definitely did a lot. She did a lot.
Okay. We're going to talk about Tiwa. I was avoiding this. Shout out to Tiwa. I love you. Being the top female artist in Africa is not easy with all those men that you are, out there battling with. But, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tiwa just got signed to Rock Nation Africa. Right?
Yes.
With a distribution deal.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Auntie on stage doing the Rockefeller Jay-Z hand sign? Please explain to me, because I'm confused.
I mean, there's a lot of people that have asked me the same question. I have no comment on the matter.
I have comments.
For political purposes.
I have comments. I don't have any politics. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows my father. I particularly think that was pretentious.
Okay.
And misleading.
Okay.
Because we, the public, know what the deal is. It's a distribution deal. You're still with Maven Records. Now, just because I sign a distribution deal with, give me one record label too that has signed. That does sign too.
Sony.
With Sony. And I'll be carrying S everywhere. When I'm performing, I'll be doing S sign. Like a snake.
Taylor Swifty.
It's a distribution. I can't even speak. I'm angry. I'm fed up, honestly.
I mean, I've been hearing that.
It's a distribution deal. Why are you doing Rocker Way, Rocker Nation, Rocker Sign? Are you Jay-Z?
Ever since...
Even Rihanna don't be doing it like that every time. And she's part of Rock Nation.
Ever since I saw Tiwa do that on stage, I've been getting the same responses from people. So,
I'm confused.
Shout outs to Tiwa. Shout outs to Don Jazzy.
And I have a question.
What's your question?
Of all the artists on Maven, no, I'll leave this alone. Before the audience say women don't support women. But shout out to Tiwa Savage. I love your song If I Start to Talk.
I really wish that Ricardo Banks came out, man.
Do you know who I wish came out?
Corey De Bello. There's so many people that I wish from Maven that actually came out on stage that night.
You know what? I'm not even going to talk about this
because
song.
Don Jazzy had the opportunity to do it. I don't know why it didn't happen, but Corey De Bello, man.
Which Corey De Bello?
What? You think the whole place would have erupted if... I don't get a lot.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me the question you want.
Okay.
I'm
There's one song I want to play. I don't want to say it.
Okay.
I want to play the song.
Say it. Do it.
Super. Worry, do.
Oh!
Cocoa Chocolate City.
Damn.
Now that's a joint.
That record is far.
That is a joint.
Kolewek. Show an ATM card, Kolewek.
But I feel like that guy stole my words. Because I've been using Kolewek for a long time.
You have been.
You know when those men are trying to talk to you and they're trying to feed you with lies and you look at him, Dakpada, Kolewek.
That's rude.
That's
so for those that are listening that don't understand what Kolewek means.
It can't work.
It's essentially
ain't gonna work.
It's essentially the Nigerian curve. It's what Nigerian women use to curve men.
Or men used to curve women.
Or men used to curve women. It's a curve. It's literally the direct translation is curve.
Curve, yeah. So, okay. Now let's go and talk about, my Igbo brother, Uncle Jide.
Oh, Jide. What about it?
I like this new song, Little Bit Small.
I fucks with it.
I fucks with that song.
I fucks with it.
Should have seen me first time. I was just shocking.
Yeah.
You know,
when I heard it at the office, yo,
I heard it at the office too.
Yeah, lost it. What
I loved about the video is it's not the fact that it's Gen It's like it was. I know a lot of people say it's dancehall inspired. To me, it's not dancehall inspired.
But the video made people think that because
they shot it somewhere in the Caribbean, but that was very Afrobeat.
I agree.
And what I loved most about that album, that song, and the video was not only did he put the Nigerian dance and put the Afrobeat, but he also put Nigerian designers on main stage. I mean, the main girl had this beautiful bathing suit made by Andrea Iyama. Shout out to Andrea Iyama. She's a beautiful swimsuit
That's your homie.
designer. I don't know her personally.
That's your people's.
I don't know her personally.
She's being humble.
No, I do not know her personally.
She's for me humble.
She is a Nigerian designer that makes beautiful swimsuits, and she also makes ready-to-wear clothes.
You know, Dami is advertising for her friends.
I don't know her.
You understand?
I don't know her. Honestly, I do not know her. But I bought a couple of her bathing suits.
You see?
Yo, I don't know the girl personally.
Okay.
I don't know her personally, but I know quality and I know what's beautiful when I see it.
Got it.
So it was like a thing of, okay, he incorporated a Nigerian dance. It was Afrobeat-like. He spoke Pidgin, gave us a little bit of Igbo. He now put Nigerian fashion into it. Like, that was lit. Shout out to Jadenna.
Shout out to
you making us proud.
It's fire. I'm excited. Oh, man, when you hear the album.
Woo! Not everybody has insights like you. Some of us are just commoners. We don't be hearing the album till the album drops.
I get a lot of interesting access.
Okay, Tinz, why don't you toot your horn?
I'm not tooting. I'm just saying, there's certain albums that are coming.
As Nigerian will say, pim, pim, pim.
I'm not trying to pim anything.
Toot your horn.
Shout out to Jadenna. Okay, cool. Let's move away from One Africa Music Fest. We know how successful it was. It was great. It was a huge night for not just Nigerian artists, but African artists in the diaspora. And I'm sure it's the first of many shows like that to come. Shout outs to Paulo. Shout outs to what is it? Concepts. Whatever. Concepts.
Hey, side note. Have you realized how Polo's following on social media have grown because he solely did the show by himself? Like, girls, why are you like this? You guys cannot even pretend like you don't know he's a billionaire that single-handedly did the show, but I see ya. Yeah,
Paulo is a legend out here. For those that don't know, Paulo is one of the, I don't want to put Paulo on.
He married. Sorry for the girls that are adding him.
No, I mean, that's funny. That's so funny. Nah, he's definitely instrumental behind a lot of the movements in the diaspora. So shout outs to Paulo. The next concert that they'll be putting together will be bigger, if not better than the one at Barclays. But I'm not going to talk about that yet. But you should hear about that very soon.
Sorry. People that have insights. People, we are expecting it to be better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Well, wait, so let's talk about North Korea. Why are they angry? Why is North Korea carrying the world on their chest?
So North Korea, I think they're
just vexing. Every day, vexing.
I think they're pissed because they think that the U.S. did something, like we crossed some red line or something. Like, they're just upset that they're saying that we crossed some line that we agreed to not cross.
Which line did we cross? They're always angry. They're always angry. Since they've been angry from time. The father was angry. The son took over. The son got angry. The son even got so angry, killed his own uncle. They're just angry. That guy just needs to relax a little bit, take a walk and smell the roses. Life is not that difficult. You cannot carry the world on your chest.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe they just need to play a game of basketball like that movie.
No, I just feel the boy did not get enough hugs and kisses when he was young.
James Franco and Seth Rogen went to North Korea in that movie and played basketball with him. That's all he wants to do is play ball.
Yeah.
It's just send two people to North Korea and just play basketball.
That guy just needs a hug.
He
needs a hug. He has daddy issues.
It may be that.
Or mommy issues.
They need to fix
it. One of the two. Or both.
They will fix it in Jesus' name.
That's his business. I'm not his family member.
That's so funny.
They should try not launch any nuclear anything.
True. Okay. Another thing I want to bring up. Next month marks the 1-year anniversary since Pharrell and Shay from NERD announced that there was an NERD album on the way.
Uncle Pharrell, where's the album?
It's coming.
It's 1 year.
It's coming.
Even if you were pregnant, you would have had the child. The child would be almost 1 year. Bros,
you're right.
Where's the album?
You're right. I mean, he was happy for a while.
I don't like this kind of things. This is how people will just be deceiving us, hurting our feelings, getting our hopes high and getting us pressed, washing us like laundry. A year after, nothing to show for it.
Man, Shay and Pharrell and Chad are definitely cooking and trying to ensure that the album that they're working on is the best effort they've put out.
It's been 1 year. They've not ensured enough.
I mean, clones still get spins. Like, there are still classics that... like
we have spinned the clones. We spin the classic. We need something new. Make it happen.
It's coming. And when it does arrive, the world will understand why it took so long. That's all I will say.
I'm waiting for it.
Shout outs to Pharrell. Shout outs to the whole I Am Other team.
Shout out to the NERD.
Shout out to that squad. Shay, I see you. Maria, I see you. Mickey, I see you.
Is it Shay or Shay?
It's Shay.
Okay.
He's Shay Haley.
Shay.
He's black American.
Shay, aka Shay. My namesake.
No, he's not Shay. He's black American.
I have decided to call him Shay.
I have decided to call him Shay.
Exactly, Shay of NERD.
That's so funny.
And Pharrell. That will follow the way to the new album.
Word. What else?
Kanye. Now, wow.
Kanye West.
You know what? Kanye can never do wrong in my eye.
Kanye West.
Kanye can never do. The only wrong thing he did was not marry me.
Wow.
But he can never do wrong.
Wow.
Because he married a bad bitch called Kim Kardashian.
Wow. I'm still impressed that you thought you are in the caliber of Kanye West.
Look at me. Don't be fooled. I'm a fine girl.
You are a fine girl. No,
I'm a fine girl. Beauty, brains, well-traveled, And I'm the one
with the ego.
Speak 80 languages.
I'm the one with the ego.
A killer in the kitchen.
Oh, God. I mean, you haven't said a lie once, to be honest with you.
I'm just saying.
You have not lied.
Natural hair on fake, natural beauty.
It's the truth.
Take home to mama.
God.
Show off to the pastor.
Scarily enough.
Show the family member.
All right, we're over you, Dami. We get it. Yeah, so Kanye teased that him and Drake have... Did he tease that they had an album collabo in the works, or they just were asking the crowd if they wanted to see a collabo?
I'm confused.
I'm not sure what it was.
But with Kanye, you can never tell. I was confused.
I think Kanye was implying that it would be cool if
but that would be awesome.
They did it. But doesn't Kanye still owe us Watch the Throne 2 with Jay-Z?
What's your problem?
Hey, I'm more excited for Watch the Throne.
He's a genius. He's an artiste.
We're not disputing that.
He can do whatever he wants to do in whatever sequence he wants to do.
Sequence.
Yes.
Grammar, sequence.
Okay, calm down. Kanye can do whatever he wants to do in whatever line or sequence he wants to go by. Like, I'm fine with it. Because I know everything he drops is a hit.
You on your phone is very impressive tonight.
Okay.
Phone.
Mm-hmm.
Phone.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about him and Ikea. Thank God. Kanye, I love you, but I don't need you making IKEA furniture.
I mean...
It's going to be expensive.
He wants to explore aesthetics and see how... I mean, he just doesn't want to limit himself to, Kanye the fashion guy.
I understand, but IKEA is already getting expensive as it is. We don't need them to be Yeezy IKEA. It's a financial problem.
I was more interested in seeing what Kanye would name his...
So I'll buy a bed and be like, what kind of bed is a Yeezy Kanye? Is a Yeezy IKEA.
No, it's a YIIZ. Yeez.
It's a Yeez IKEA wardrobe.
They start to use that...
IKEA, table. A Yeez IKEA couch. It'll be expensive.
They start to use that,
It'll be expensive.
That European...
I'm still trying to save for the Yeezy shoes.
The Yeezans.
The thigh-high ones. That's cut at the back and front.
Is that real?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought those were fake.
The female shoes?
Yeah.
They're real.
No way.
And they're beautiful.
No way.
Trying to save,
If you wear them...
Cutting down 2 meals a day.
Just don't come around us with that.
It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty.
I'm also not a woman, so I wouldn't know.
See, I don't wear those kind of shoes typically, but they're pretty.
Interesting.
They just enhance the form of a woman's form.
I just can't wait till a guy sees you wearing them and he just goes, "Kolewek."
It doesn't happen because
Yo, you're cocky, bro.
It doesn't happen because it's not by the shoe alone. I walk into something greater than the shoe.
It's not by shoe.
It's not by shoe.
It's not by...
As a fine girl,
Oh, God.
You know? Before they even look at the shoe, they already mesmerized. All they look to do is look into the eyes. Tell me what you see.
Yo, you're nuts. And it's funny.
So let's talk about this embarrassing moment.
Which one?
So, I don't even know where to start. Because my people just be falling my hand. AKA disgracing me internationally.
Yo, what?
When Nigerians say somebody is falling their hand, that means someone is embarrassing them.
Falling my...
As in total fall down.
As in...
Fall yakata, you can't even stand up. You know that kind of falling down, like you fall down, everybody be like, oh.
Yeah, for sure.
So they bought the Nigerian, football team?
Mm-mm.
No, let's talk about the football team when we get to basketball. Be football and basketball.
It's basketball.
See, all of them, everything ball. They shall bought one balling team.
Balling team.
From Nigeria.
Team US.
To Atlanta to play Team USA, which I think...
I thought it was Houston.
Yeah, it was Atlanta that they got stuck, you know.
Oh, okay.
They brought them to America, to Yankee, a.k.a. We Nigerians call America Yankee. They brought them to Yankee.
Unfortunately, we do.
They brought them to Yankee to come and play basket of a ball. First of all, we already know they're going to beat us.
Yo.
Let's not play games.
We were prepared.
Nigerians we're not basketballers, but we are footballers.
I tweeted about it yesterday. I said, God, see the way Nigerian men have egos, right?
Yes.
God made sure that he made us terrible at basketball to remind us all to be humble.
Yes, we don't play basketball. We play football. We play netball.
We're good at everything.
We play table tennis.
We're good at all of that.
We play lawn tennis.
We play skee ball.
We play ping pong.
Ping pong.
Swimming, because we have riverine area.
We even swim, bro.
Short put.
We even
long jump.
We even long jump.
Long distance racing.
We even
But basketball is not our talent.
Bro, God literally said, out of every sport in the world that you're good at, I'm going to remove basketball from the equation just because you need to remind yourself to be humble.
Exactly. Not only did Team USA beat us woefully. They beat us. It was so embarrassing.
We were running on the court with our woes.
Why am I speaking English? I was embarrassed.
You was running in the court with our woes.
I was embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Not only did they embarrass us in a public forum, Nigerian government had to stop it all.
Yo, what is wrong with you?
No, I'm embarrassed at this moment. I'm flabbergasted. Honestly.
Yo, I hate
Not only did the Team USA beat us up,
they flogged us mercilessly.
They flogged us mercilessly. I thought we stole something.
Bro, it was bad.
Let's talk about Rod.
We heard you. Rod, garbage.
What's it called?
Garbage.
What is that thing that he was taking that they used to suspend him?
Steroids.
Okay.
Steroids. How would they call it? Steroids. Yeah, he got fried for taking steroids a while back, and I don't think was he ever reprimanded for that. He
was on suspension, but now they released him from the Yankees.
Did they officially release him, or they're talking about releasing him?
They're about to release him at the end of the season.
Interesting.
But to be honest, if I'm that brother, I won't be bothered. I've made so much money.
I don't think I can't imagine that he cares that much.
With that kind of money, if they like, they can. Not only should they release me from the Yankees, they can release me from New York.
Yeah.
They can release me from the world.
This is true.
There's a man of money. The guy he's made a lot of money.
Oh,
he's made a career. He's always going to go in the book of history as one of the best baseballers out there.
I was never really a huge A-Rod fan, but I always had respect for the Yankee team overall.
The Yankee team.
Being from Connecticut especially. But I do know some people that I grew up with, girls especially, that have been, flown out and sent limos by A-Rod. So
A-Rod.
I know he's out here.
Hit for A-Rod.
He's out here. And he's definitely dated like every famous woman that I can think of.
So is he thoughts?
Pay for his thoughts. Sure you get. Shout out to A-Rod. I don't fuck with the fact that he's doing, illegal drugs and shit. But to be honest with you, like, who hasn't in sports?
Hey, the way I look at it, he's just created space for another new person to come and shine.
And somebody's gonna eventually.
There's this saying in Nigeria, somebody's own has to spoil for another one's own to be better.
For another.
That's it.
Shout outs to you.
AKA, which means someone has to make a mistake or get messed up for someone else to, make it in life. It's unfortunate, but that's the kind of life we live in.
This is true. All right, well, we covered a lot of shit. What are we at right now, time-wise? What, an hour?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's been real.
We kind of lit, yo.
Yeah, we kind of lit. We lit.
We lit.
Dammy is lit. I don't know about you, but I'm lit.
We're pretty good at this thing.
Yeah, we good at it.
How do you think we should end this first inaugural episode, as dope as it was?
I say we say a shout-outs to Jadenna.
Shout-outs to Jadenna.
Joe B.
Joe Budden.
Drake. Wizkid.
That's your friend.
Wizkid.
Uncle Wizzy.
Flavor.
Tamaya of Life. Nasty Nas.
Pharrell and Shay of the Nerd.
Neptune Life Forever.
Kanye
West.
And, of course, my co-host, too.
Oh, we have to... thank you. But we have to shout you out now, too. You're lit, too, now.
Yeah, I stay lit.
The queen of the kitchen.
Hey, you understand?
Hey, queen of the kitchen. Queen of Ruby Woo.
Yes, man. That's me. Dammy in the house.
Also, what are some joints that you're listening to lately, musically? Nigerian joints.
I stay plugged on to notjustok.com.
Oh, shout outs to them. Shout outs to Hovi and Demola, the whole team there.
I stay plugged down to notjustok.com. As the song comes out every day, I'm on it.
Plug down.
Let me plug you on some things.
Okay, plug me on some things.
Now, what I'm listening to right now, I've been listening to a lot of Wizkid. I like that Shaba. Mm-hmm. Something like me Shaba. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm feeling Mayokun. Back to back.
I fuck with Mayokun.
Yeah,
Mayokun. Is it Mayokun or Mayokun?
Is it Yoruba boy Mayokun? But for the international people, Mayokun. Mayokun side to Davido's HKN.
Shout outs to Davido's HKN.
And obviously Coco from Chocolate City. Kole Work. That song is fire. And Olamide Conquerability is a jam.
So good.
Yeah, I'll be on that. And obviously, let me see. Since the beginning of summer, the 2 songs that I play every single day. Like, no jokes. After my morning devotion, thank God for being alive, I play it when I'm getting ready to go to work, walking into the office and leaving the office. It's Omo Alaji by YC. Simply asking, who's your daddy?
Hey!
Is he a chairman or is he an Alaji?
Wow.
Shout out to YC. And also to my main man, Style Boy, representing LAX. Give me that.
Oh, that song is fire too.
That song is fire.
LAX is always.
Have you seen the video?
I haven't.
Hilarious.
I've always fucked with LAX since Cairo.
Ginger. No, since Ginger. Oh,
was
Ginger. He was on Cairo, but Cairo's a feature, but Ginger was lit. Ginger. But Give Me That is a joint.
Yeah.
You know?
But if we were going to feature one song at the end of this episode, which song would you pick to put on those that may not be initiated?
YC Omo Alaja.
That's what we're doing then.
Who's your daddy?
Cool. So,
and daddy doesn't mean who's your father. It means who's your sponsor.
Hey!
Is he a chairman or is he an Alaji?
Oh shit! I didn't even peep it.
You didn't know?
This song is about chicks that get flown out.
Yes, who's your sponsor, man?
This song is
who's your breadwinner?
Chicks that on Instagram.
Who's your cheerful giver?
Chicks that on Instagram with the booking info.
Is he a chairman or is he a Alaji?
Wow.
I can really tell that you like this Alaji.
Oh no, 100%. We got to put this record up
here. I'm the life of a party.
Oh man, this is great. We're definitely okay. Shout outs to YC.
Omo Alaji.
Here's Omo Alaji, yo. This is what's gonna happen right now. Boom.
Tiny entertainment, baby.
It's your boy, I say.
It's E. Kelly.
I'm like, who's your dad? Is he a chairman or is he on a lodge? I can tell that you really like him fast. Let's see more pay and the life for the party. If I give you loud, you go elevate. Oh yeah, meditate. Oh yeah, see me yo. Tell me that she see me on the TV yo. And then she say she wanna give me yo. If I give you one more, you go give me yo. Yeah, true no. Zimbabwe sur me, sur more. And I be staring from a mile away. And me jagga pan, fall far away. Say, who's your daddy? Came in the bank, but you left in a car. You left in the strip and I was saying I'm a god. Your money too much. I'm sorry. Who's your daddy? Is he a chairman or is he an allergy? I can tell that you really, really like to party. Let's see more clear and the life for the party. The life for the party. Son of my allergy something. Son of my allergy something. And the way that I move is nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. I know my allergy something. Son of my allergy something. And the way that I move is nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Bad guys was nothing. Back then, them before me on a nothing. Right now, none of them be fronting. You came from Dubai, no passport, but you say you dey fly. Like a white, I dey see 'em for your eye. I'm a guy, all the girls see the light. Yeah, you know. Zimbabwe sur me, sur more. And I be staring from a mile away. Let me jagga pan, fall far away. Oh yeah, keep it on the low. Anything we do, nobody needs to know. You dey fun, thinking say I know stop people. You dey fun boss, and I know your daddy. Who's your daddy? Is he a chairman or is he an allergy? I can tell that you really, really like to party. Let him out there and the life for the party. The life for the party. I know my allergy something. I know my allergy something. And the way that I move is nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. I know my allergy something. I know my allergy something. And the way that I move is nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Nothing. All the girls in the pop, oh man, it's nothing. And all the girls in the lie, oh man, it's nothing.
That song was a hit.
Yo.
Okay, this was fun.
This was real fun.
I can do this all day.
Yeah.
Nice one.
You really, I can't believe, I never knew that's what that song was about.
You know, we have been on the street.
Hey!
You know when I sing that song, nigga, look at me, is he a chairman or is he Tana? Who's the daddy?
Okay, now we have to do a good closer. Like a good closer.
Okay, let's do a good closer.
So that was our inaugural episode of No Wahala, the podcast, the other podcast, the greatest show on the hefts. Sure you get.
Yeah.
It's Tune and Dami.
Your girl Dami. That is Dami. This was fun. This was
really
amazing.
Fun.
This is amazing.
Shout outs to all of our listeners wherever you are. If you're in America, if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Ghana, unfortunately eating Ghana jollof. If you're in South Africa, if you're in
New York City.
All my London cats, my UK.
London, we don't.
All my UK cats.
Nah, all my UK international people, holla at us, okay?
Oh my God. Can you say it in your British English accent?
Okay, shout out to all the London people. Shout out to Cambridge. Shout out to Manchester. Shout out to Newcastle.
Boop, boop, boop. Do y'all do
Brop.
Do y'all do all the fake Jamaican shit too?
We do all the brop. We do all the rewind. We do all the tribal skanking. You know.
That's wild.
2 fingers in the air.
Shout outs to everyone that is supporting on the social medias as well. For those that want to follow us on the social medias.
What's your social media handle again?
Well, the show's social media handle is at No Wahala Show. So that's at NOWAHALA.
Hish or H?
Hish.
Hish.
And show. SHOW. So, yeah, follow the No Wahala Show.
Give us feedback. Talk to us on Twitter. Talk to us on Instagram. We might be on Snapchat. You never know.
For sure. Even
Instagram.
Even the Instagram is the same. No Wahala Show. Everything is the same.
Everything's the same.
And you'll be able to find our individual social media handles by going to No Wahala Show.
Talk to us. Give us feedback. Tell us what you want to hear about. What you want to talk about. Come on. Yeah. Reach out to us.
Bring us your Wahala, but don't bring us your Wahala. Sure you understand. Yeah, if feel free to send us ideas, send us personal stories, send us shout outs. We will shout y'all out. If you have a record you want us to debut, trust me, there are people all around the world that are listening to this. This is definitely your opportunity to get heard. Send us your shit. And who knows, if it's really good, maybe we'll throw it on. I mean,
you just never know.
I mean, YC just got played. I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen. She gets.
Because who's your daddy?
So, oh God.
I love that song.
That song is so good.
That song is good.
I can't wait to play it for a few people. And
Yeah.
them have no idea why I'm playing it.
Yeah.
So oh my God, your dad's in Alaji? Like, your whole father is on Alaji in the hotel room. So you get.
But yeah, it's been real. It's been real. All
right, y'all. Thanks for listening. We appreciate the support. It's lit. Excited for episode 2. Be safe. Don't need any ganja off this week. May your enemies fall down a flight of stairs.
Don't snap shots while you're driving.
Don't Snapchat while you're driving. Don't Instagram story while you're driving. Don't eat stew that you don't know its origin.
Don't eat fried rice with stew because that shows that you have trust issues.
This is also very true. What else? Don't trust anyone that makes rice with basmati.
That makes your love with basmati.
Yeah, don't trust anyone that makes your love with basmati. They don't value your life or theirs.
Stay blessed.
Stay very blessed. Pray twice a day. Call your mom. It's very important. Just call your mom. Call your mom. Why not? When's the last time you called your mom?
Okay.
When's the last time you called your mom?
I spoke to my mom today.
Exactly.
We talk every day.
Because you're a group.
No, because she mandated it.
Of course. That's even better. I mean, if your mom...
You don't say no to an African mother.
For those that your mom did not mandate you, keeping in touch with her, call your mom. She will
work smart, not hard.
Absolutely.
Very important.
Absolutely.
Living your truth. Be happy. Enjoy life.
Word. Successful.
Lots of love and sprinkles of good things.
I'm really happy about this.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Positive energy.
Yeah.
That vibe shit is kind of playing.
I know.
All right, y'all. Next time we shall see you. Peace in, peace out.
We out.